Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marty's Toybox. For today's video, we're going to be going over a list of WWE superstars who need an elite action figure part 2. Now, we've had a lot of new people come into WWE, and a lot of them are NXT. I gotta say, a lot of them are in NXT in this list because, I mean, a lot of people on the main roster, they've already had figures, or we had new people, but they were released, so it's a very slim list for the main roster of people who need action figures, but we're going to be going over some in today's video. Kicking us off is Braun Breaker. Now, Braun Breaker is the top star in NXT 2.0, and I think the man is the future of the WWE. He's got everything you need. He's a freaking beast, great in-ring ability. He's got the family history, although they decide not to use it. But who knows? Maybe when he gets up to the main roster, his name is Braunsteiner. Because the Steiner brothers were inducted into the Hall of Fame of 2022. But Braun Breaker, fantastic wrestler, NXT 2.0, top of everyone there. He'll be on the main roster soon. No way Vince buries him. He fits Vince's superstar, main top guy prototype to a T. And he's just a great wrestler, and he needs a action figure to commemorate that. I feel he will be the first action figure that has the new NXT title with the paint backgrounds in it as well. I think he'll be the first figure that has the new and improved NXT title. Next up, Dragunov. Now, I have never really seen Dragunov wrestle before. I want to say the first time I did was him versus Walter, or Gunther now, NXT TakeOver. And oh my god, what a freaking match that was. He is the current reigning and defending NXT UK World Champion. Beautiful belt, by the way. And I think Dragunov, he's been in the company for a long time and everything. We haven't really seen that many NXT UK guys get figures, which is really upsetting. I mean, Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, they definitely need figures. I mean, Pete Dunne's had a couple of them released, and, Dragunov needs a figure. And a lot of NXT UK superstars need figures. But Dragunov, great wrestler, and he's been in the company for a decent amount of time, and I think he definitely needs an elite figure. Next up, Carmelo Hayes, the NXT North American and Cruiserweight champion. Well, the Cruiserweight title is retired, but the NXT North American champion, actually, no. At the time I'm filming this, he lost it. He lost it at the WrestleMania NXT pay-per-view. But I decided to use his figure because he should come with the NXT North American title and even possibly, the Cruiserweight title as well. Carmelo Hayes, another big name in NXT 2.0, one of the main guys. He's like the top of the mid-card, and his Breaker's the top of the main event division. But I think we can definitely see Hayes rise to the main event division here in a decent, not that long of time, honestly. I mean, Hayes, I can definitely see him challenge for the NXT title in like 3 or 4 months' time. He's held the mid-card title. I don't think he can hold the NXT tag titles and the NXT title, making him a Grand Slam champion. That would be pretty cool to see. But Hayes, he's been in NXT since it started, NXT 2.0, and I think he deserves a elite action figure. Next up is Dewdrop, or Piper. What was it, Piper Niven or whatever? Dewdrop. She's on the main roster. She was in NXT UK as Piper Niven before. Went to the main roster as Dewdrop with Eva Marie. Marie got released, so Dewdrop was kind of floating around. She did have an NXT Women's title match, and then we haven't seen her on TV in a while. I feel like she might be released here and soon when the next round of releases come, which I don't think it'll be that long until they do. Maybe by the time this video is posted, they've already came. I don't know. But Dewdrop, I think she deserves a figure. Women's division, she fought for the title and everything. I don't know why she's off TV, though. They needed more women in the division. Rebrand her as Piper Niven, or whatever, Nixon, or whatever it was, and have her actually be a star on the main roster, because she definitely can be, but I think she definitely deserves an elite action figure. Next up is L.A. Knight. He is now on the main roster as a manager for Mace and a few SmackDown Dark matches, but L.A. Knight, former $1 million champion, great wrestler in NXT, and he deserves a figure. I mean, he's going to the main roster now. He's been in NXT for a little bit of time. I think he was there before it got rebranded NXT 2.0, so he's sort of a OG, so to speak. He was in the black and gold era for a little bit in NXT, and I think he definitely deserves an elite action figure because he's a great star and he's amazing on the mic. Next up is Kayla Rae. Now, she is in NXT now. I'm pretty sure she did fight for the NXT Women's title, but of course she did hold the NXT UK Women's title. Been there for a while. Now she's in NXT, going all around. She'll be on the main roster soon enough. I think she is a future Raw Women's Champion or SmackDown Women's Champion. And yeah, Kayla Rae, I mean, she definitely deserves a elite action figure. And I think they could do some really cool stuff with it. The NXT UK Women's title. First time it's in a figure. Or just have her in a normal, just no belt. I mean, either way, she definitely deserves a figure. And I think it'll be a really cool figure when it is made. And then next up is Veer Mahan. They teased him coming on Raw for about 4 or 5 months. I think it started in like October or November. And he arrived after WrestleMania. Now he's been wreaking havoc. Sort of in the mid-card division though. But then again, I mean, no one cared about Veer coming to Raw. But then after 3 or 4 months of them advertising him every week, people actually sort of got excited. Became a big meme in the WWE universe, and now he's arrived on Raw, and I think he needs an action figure. I mean, he put Dominic Mysterio out of action. I feel like Dominic's going to go down to NXT 2.0 for a little bit of time, and he's just packaged down there. Sort of like an Austin Theory sort of deal, you know? Main roster, jumps down to NXT, gets more experience and stuff, and goes back to the main roster. But Veer, it's on Raw now. And he deserves an action figure. And then Solo Sikoa won another member. I mean, he could be a Bloodline member because he's just cousins with the Usos, I think, which would make him sort of cousins with Roman Reigns. I don't know how that sort of ordeal works, but I mean, he's related to the Bloodline. And I mean, he's got the tattoos. He's doing really good in NXT 2.0. Great wrestler, sort of a street fighter is what his gimmick is, and yeah, I mean, I could definitely see him on the main roster soon. We have a 4-man faction, the Usos, Roman Reigns, and Solo Sikoa, all in the Bloodline, and they could be running it. Usos tag champs, Roman Reigns Universal champ, and then Solo Sikoa as the IC champ. You know, just the Bloodline, the entire Bloodline running everything, all the men's division on SmackDown, maybe even Raw. You know, hey, give the Usos both titles. They probably are gonna win them. At the time I'm filming this, we have not seen WrestleMania Backlash yet, so maybe this is out after that, I don't know, but I have a feeling Usos will be winning the tag titles. And I mean, in that case, just give Solo Sikoa the US and IC, put him on his shoulders, Bloodline runs both brands. I don't know, but he's doing pretty good at NXT. He's a good heel. He's got a big monster guy as his sort of security or whatever. I think that's him, actually. I haven't really been keeping up with NXT 2.0. But yeah, Solo Sikoa deserves an elite action figure. And then we have Tony Dangelo, the final superstar on my list. The man who beat Ciampa in Ciampa's last NXT match. I haven't seen Ciampa on Raw at all ever since this match at NXT Stand and Deliver. But, I mean, Tony D'Angelo, great heel. I know he for sure has a security guard, like, beast of a guy for sure. D'Angelo is another one of the NXT 2.0 stars. And, you know, he's doing really good. And I don't think he has a world champion future, but I can see him winning, like, the IC or US title maybe once or twice. But, yeah, I mean, he's doing pretty good in NXT. I mean, he beat Ciampa in Ciampa's last match in NXT, you know, sort of signifying the end of an era. Ciampa decided to put him over. And, yeah, Tony D'Angelo, he's a pretty good wrestler, and he deserves an elite action figure. So, let me know who else deserves an elite action figure in this list. Who you guys would put main roster, NXT 2.0, NXT UK, whatever you want to do. Just let me know who else you guys would add in this list. And I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.